Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. CycleCruza videos brought to you at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Some of you guys asked me, what are my thoughts on buying a salvage bike? I'll tell you this, guys. I thought about it early on when I was looking for a bike way back, a super sport, because I was, being the cheap ass that I am sometimes. I'm always thinking of ways to get stuff for cheap. And one of those, for motorcycles, salvage bikes are the cheapest bikes you can get. And there's oftentimes you can get a salvage bike. I've seen there was a WR250r that was a salvage bike, only had like freaking, I think like 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it, and they only wanted at that time I think it was like $4,000 was like really super cheap for that bike at that time. And but I did some research and I realized that you really shouldn't mess with a salvage bike. Number one, I called my insurance and I said, hey, if I get this salvage bike fixed up, can I get full coverage insurance on it? Guess what they said? No! So you can get regular insurance, you can get state minimum insurance, but you cannot add comprehensive insurance. So if your bike gets stolen or if it gets damaged, they're not going to cover it. They will not cover a salvage bike. If they do, some insurance companies do now, I don't know about it. I'm just telling you about it when I was looking at buying a salvage bike in the past. Also, resale value. Your resale value is not the big issue because you bought it for cheap. So obviously you could probably sell it. Say if you bought that $4,000 CBR 600RR for $4,000, I'm sure you could probably turn it around and sell it for probably like $3,500 if you didn't put that many miles on it. But the trouble is, how do you get somebody to buy it? How many buyers are looking for a salvage bike? It's going to be a tough sell. The only people that are going to buy a salvage bike is going to be somebody that wants it for a track bike. That's it. If you're going to buy a track bike, then a salvage bike makes sense. But another thing you have to take into consideration is there could be underlying damage to the bike that can cause safety issues for you and set you up for a real fucked up date. So if you don't know how to inspect the bike, or you don't want to pay for anybody to do a full inspection on that salvage bike, then don't buy it. Don't waste your time, man. But if you definitely have to have the bike looked at 100%. If it's a bent frame or something like that can throw the geometry of the bike off, the balance of the bike off, you don't want anything like that, man. If it's a lot of times though, insurance companies will write a bike off if it just has fairing damage. You'd be surprised. Now I don't know if they mark those bikes as salvage bikes, but sometimes they do. I've seen it done. That Chinese scooter that I had, that I crashed? That Chinese scooter?
They actually wrote that off as salvage.
In my opinion, it's really best to just avoid the salvage bike. Like I said, unless you're only using it for track, where you don't give a shit about, you're not riding it out here on the street, where you have to really worry about the bike's causing you problem. Because if you're on the track and the bike fucks up, the track is a hell of a lot safer than it is out here with the cagers. On the track, if your bike goes down, you usually you shoot out to the field, or most of the time you do a low side and you're safe. But But out here on the streets, if you're hauling ass on your salvage bike, and your bike just fucking, you get a tank slap, you get a point to the bike is off balance, and it gives you the death wobble, and rodeo knocks your ass off the bike. It can set you up for a real fucked up day out here, man. You know, so you really, when you're riding for the street, you want to make sure that you have a safe bike. 100%, man. I don't even like, in my opinion, I won't even really mess with used bikes anymore, because, you know, you're taking a chance with used bikes even. But when you buy a new bike, you know what you're getting. You're the first one that owns a bike. You know how it's going to be taken care of. You know, you get a fresh start. And if you want to save, like I said in my past videos, get leftover new. I got this bike 2 years leftover new and only paid $8,999 plus a $300 dealer fee out the door. That was it. $9,300 for a $14,000 bike. That was the MSRP when this bike was new. So you could save, I saved what, $4,000. Save a lot of money. So, but like I said, some of you guys are not going to listen to me, man. That's on you. I just want to inform you, and then you make a decision on what you want to do. So I hope I answered your question, viewer. Skip the salvage bike. Get a leftover new bike, or if you get a used bike, have it fully inspected by a certified mechanic. Probably cost you about $70, $80, and that could save you a lot of problems down the road and may ensure that you're getting a great bike. But hey, I wish you guys all the best out there. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized into various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you or entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this with your friends and let them know. Skip the salvage bike. But hey, subscribe to my All Over Motorcycle channel. And I wish you guys all the best out there. And I'm having fun here on this lovely summer day on my CBR 1000 fucking double R, baby. Catch you guys later. Stay safe.
Check out my other channel, CycleCruza MotoVlogs, where I discuss anything and everything, not just motorcycle shit.